Hi guys, Voltin here at my newly cleared village. So I'm just here with the flame altar, nothing else. Everything has been left in its pristine state. I can dismantle some of the bits and pieces that are around here to clear away. You actually get more if you chop them down, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. I just want to make sure that I've cleared my building area so I can get on with stuff. Right, that's good enough for now. So, the aim of this is, obviously I'm a max level character. I'm dealing with it as though I've just come down from the Cinder Vault. I've maybe had a wander around the town there. I've picked up a few bits and pieces. I've gathered some stone, a bit of wood. How do I get through that first night? Because they will come wandering from over there, the hollow, and murder you. So, I've found that the essence of building in this and doing it effectively so that you're not struggling with every little piece and having to adjust everything is to stick to the grid. So make sure you snap into the grid, as I'm not there. There you go, grid's on. And just build a 3x3 piece around the altar. Now, I know loads of you going to say, yeah, this is so basic. It is basic, that's the idea of it, it's supposed to be basic. Put pillars in the corners. The reason I'm doing this is that it will actually guide the process of putting the pieces in, because you want them on that edge. If they're on that edge, the roofs will fit perfectly with no messing about. I'm going to do a stone door because I like stone doors. Again, making sure it's fitting to the grid. And then I'm just going to build a window on this side. Oops. Forgot I want to change to wood so you can see a difference basically. I'm not putting a window on this side, you'll see why in a minute. And I'm not going to bother with any more windows, because all I'm after doing is building a shelter to get through that first night. I'm not going to bother with the roof as such. I'm going to put up these flooring blocks. Again, you'll see why I am going to put a roof on eventually. And it's as easy to put a roof up at this point if you really want to. You need to stick a workbench down. I'm going to put it here. And just to show that you don't have to do everything as straight vanilla. I'm going to go up to here. I'm going to get rid of 2 blocks on either side of that, because I find that the windows are a bit pokey on these. So if I would put these in here, let's have a door as well. So I can put a couple of windows in there of the workbench. I've actually got a decent light. So, no, that's quite a nice start. So, as simply as that, we've got a very basic hut. We've got somewhere that we can be safe for the night. I've got some beds that I've already made up. So I'm just going to put one of them down here as a representative of my bed. You don't have to worry too much about it. You can pick them up and move them. But I've got a bed. I would probably get some sort of light, either a candle or a torch if you can find the resin. Now, again, I've already got some made up. I'm sure you don't want to watch me go around hunting things up. A couple of lights and you're okay. So that is it for phase 1. That's going to get you through the night. It's safe, it's easy to build on. If you went to go and get the blacksmith, you could put another bed there and get him in, but it's going to start getting cramped quickly. So let's go to phase 2. No, I've not expanded the altar at all. The altar is still on 40 by 40. So next phase, I'm going to go back to stone and I'm going to put a block in the corner. And a couple of sets of stairs. These are the smaller stairs going up, and remove the ceiling. What I also tend to do at this point is put a pillar in just around there. And you can actually put another one next to it if you want. Doesn't hurt. Just because it acts as a nice guide for going up. You can put another block on top if you want. If you want to go over to wood and oops, no. Just put a block in there. You can, it covers it up nicely. But it just means you've got a nice little stairway up. And it also makes a nice little spot there where you can put a chest. I tend to put my chest for all my building gear in there. So let's do that. We've got a big chest here that needs somewhere to live. Always put snap on when you put in a chest down, it makes it so much easier to stack them. But I've got a nice little location for the chest there. So I can put all of my bits and pieces like that in. So another thing I tend to do is have a stone wall at the back. So let's where am I? There. Go to the wall, go to stone. I'm actually going to go to flintstone because I just like flintstone better. If you pick the right piece, you can build a really nice little fireplace here. Take snapping off for this bit because it just doesn't work with it on. Go up a couple, build like that. Oops, did that wrong. Just press Y to remove it. And then go up to the top where you can start building out like this. And you can build it. This is the only one I'm going to build because it'll take too long if I do it on all of them. But if I put a fireplace in there now, it looks quite nice. I think I've missed a piece there, so let's just as well. There, that's more like it. So yeah, you've got a nice stone fireplace. You can build a chimney on top and do all sorts of things. But night time's come, and we've got a nice place to be, and we'll expand that tomorrow. So let's just sleep. I've got the night set really short because it's a pain. But up here, we can now start building our next section. So I'm going to go back to stone, build the pillars in the corner just the same way as I did on the lower area. And the whole idea of doing it this way is making it simple to expand as you go along. So make sure your snapping's on, and it should all just easily click in. I'm not doing the sides for the same reason. I'm going to build out to the side. I messed that up. Let me just sort that out. So Again, you could build a stone wall here if you wanted and have a fireplace. That's like flint. It's nicer, isn't it? I did the same thing there. I wonder what that was about. So, we've got pretty simple base. Let's do this thing. Now you can build a roof on top of here easily. All you have to do is know where to start it at. Just going to get down to the roof things. So make sure it's centered. Do that. Rotate to the right and you'll find it's easier. Put these in place, and because you've stuck to that grid, they just snap in. No messing about, no worries. I'm going to put the roof thing there just to jump on, and I'm going to pop that on the top. We'll get rid of this now. I could put some lights in here just to let you see what's going on. But my next step would be to pick the bed up and pop it upstairs. So at this point I could easily put a couple more beds in. I could get the hunter and the blacksmith in. I could even get I can fit a few people and I could get all of my main characters in the space I've got here. It doesn't look terrible, it's not great, but it doesn't look terrible. But this is phase one. This is the first phase. Now that I've done this, I would be looking to get a few of the characters in, build up a bit, and also I would be looking to expand my base. By now you should have gone down and got the elixir well. When you kill the boss down there, it gives you a couple of shroud cores, and it's pretty easy to expand your flame level. So here, I'd be upgrading the altar. So we've now got more space. We've got out here where we can go. And to be honest with you, for this build, that is all we'll need, even for the final level. I got the final level within that initial space on my first try through. So doing this makes it super easy. So there we go, that's phase one. I'll show you phase two in the next video. Bolting out.